Hey, what's going on guys? BruskPoetYT here, back with an all new video for you guys today, and in today's video is going to be some sort of a conspiracy video that I read off of Mortal Kombat Online, so it is not my own conspiracy, it's just something I thought it was worth sharing, and I'm also going to be covering some recent rumors regarding future DLC for Mortal Kombat XL. But first, let's get into the conspiracy. Over the weekend, Ed put up an interesting poll. The poll asked us to choose which character out of the 4 that we missed the most in MKXL. Out of the 4 selections, Noob, Rain, Baraka, and Kabal, the runaway landslide winner was Noob Saibot. Noob received 45% of 10,111 votes. That's over 4,500 unique votes for Noob Saibot. On Sunday, Ed Boon has posted a new poll asking us which of the 4 female fighters we missed the most in MKXL. Jade, Sindel, Shiva, and Scarlet. Jade has won the poll, which isn't surprising at all. Keep in mind the poll is only asking about playable characters from Mortal Kombat 9. Why now? All of a sudden, after several quiet weeks from Ed Boon's Twitter, are we seeing this kind of activity? Here's a few interesting facts about Mortal Kombat right now. NetherRealm Studios has said that Mortal Kombat XL/Kombat Pack 2 is definitely not the last round of DLC. While no specifics were given as to what that meant, it still means there is more content to come. Carlos Pesina has been back at motion capture full-time at NetherRealm Studios since mid-March. Take this with a grain of salt. The person who posted this thread has also said that his own contact has confirmed that Pesina's motion capture work is definitely for more Mortal Kombat X content. Carlos Pesina has also posted a picture on his Instagram indicating that he'll be playing with swords during his motion capture, and that could indicate Kabal or Sareena. Her signature weapons are dual blades. Sareena was left out of the Who Did You Miss Females poll. Curiously, while Kabal was not left out of the first one. Fujin was left out of the Who Did You Miss Males poll as well. Both characters are in extremely high demand. However, both polls are asking only about playable characters from Mortal Kombat 9, not the entire historical Mortal Kombat roster. Recently, Ed Boon had an interview with Game Reactor where he indicated that NetherRealm does listen to the fans and the fan feedback has a lot of bearing on some aspects of the roster selection. After that interview hit the internet, Ed Boon and NetherRealm has received a lot of backlash on Twitter calling that out as BS, which it definitely is. Ed Boon is now suddenly running polls featuring characters that have been completely topped the charts of fan demand. Kenshi Master, which is a Mortal Kombat Online user, along with another Mortal Kombat Online user, have proposed an idea in a previous thread that a community-fueled character vote for the next Mortal Kombat could make a lot of people happy and truly show that NetherRealm does, in fact, listen to the fans. Almost as if there was NetherRealm spies on Mortal Kombat Online, those polls appeared within days of that discussion. Coincidence? I think not. So what's up with NetherRealm Studios? Here's a couple possibilities. Possibility number 1, the most likely scenario. Ed is just getting the feel from the community, now that MKXL hype is winding down very quickly as to who we wish made it into MKX and or Kombat Pack 2. This may be bearing on the content for future games. Possibility number 2, the maybe/maybe not scenario. Ed Boon is just trolling. He seems to have recently discovered the poll functionality on Twitter. As you can see, he's been posting polls on Twitter every other day for a week and a half now. Possibility number 3, the least likely but definitely not impossible scenario. Ed is genuinely getting the feel from the community as to who we want to see in the final round of DLC for MKX as a community vote combat pack. I also indicated that such thing is probably the least likely scenario. What do you think? The timing of these polls is curious, especially considering the fact that all these entries for each poll are all in high demand from the community, were playable in MK9, and appeared in Mortal Kombat X except for Shiva in some shape or form. In the case of Noob, he was mentioned several times during the intros. Now, the forum post that I just read to you definitely brought up some extremely accurate points, and it does prove with factual evidence that more DLC could be headed our way. The biggest point that hit me personally was the interview with Ed Boon that he had with Game Reactor, where he said that they do in fact listen to the fans when it comes to DLC, and just days after he said that in his interview, he then posts voting polls on Twitter basically asking us who did we want the most out of these 4 characters in MKXL for both males and the females. If you guys want to read that interview and you guys want to read the original forum post, I'll leave a link down in the description. Alright, so moving on to the recent rumor of more Mortal Kombat X DLC. So, do not take this with a grain of salt, but with a huge truck, and I mean a huge truck, and several trailers attached to it, all of them loaded with salt. My source told me that the Goro pre-order bonus was a bomb, it failed, and also the Mortal Kombat character DLCs sold way less than expectations. At the same time, NetherRealm had quote-unquote already planned pre-order bonuses for retailers, so that's why they made something that required less work, and that's why we ended up having the cosplay pack. However, Ed Boon and Warner Brothers have actually acknowledged the guest character hate and plan to have one or no guest characters at all in Mortal Kombat 11 from start. The same source also told me that there is no Combat Pack 3, but NetherRealm will release single characters at the cost of $5. Keep in mind that this source was the same person to reveal to the internet that Mortal Kombat 9 was gonna be a trilogy redone, and look what happened. Mortal Kombat 9 is a retelling of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. This is also the same guy who told the internet that Kai and Reiko were in development to be in the game and were gonna be in the game. Now you guys might be saying, well, since Kai and Reiko are not in Mortal Kombat X, doesn't that automatically kill his credibility? Well, if you guys didn't know, Brian Chard confirmed that Reiko and Kai were originally gonna be appearing in the game, but were cut. Now, remember I told you guys, do not take this as confirmed, don't say that this is confirmed, like it's gonna happen and stuff. No, take this with a huge grain of salt, or not even a grain of salt, take this with a huge truckload of salt, because you're gonna need it. Because you should never trust any type of rumor unless it's actually credible, and what this person is claiming, it is actually kind of credible, but you still gotta take this with a huge grain of salt. Now keep in mind, there was a rumor that popped up on Mortal Kombat Online about the Combat Pack 2's reveal or something like that, and it actually ended up being true, so who knows, I'm not sure, I'm not claiming this is 100% confirmed or anything like some people would have like videos titled, oh yeah, confirmed Combat Pack 3 confirmed or something like that. No, I'm not saying Combat Pack 3 is happening, I'm not saying more DLC is happening, I'm just saying that it's definitely possible from the conspiracy, quote unquote conspiracy theory I read, and the kind of rumor I read as well. So I don't know guys, it's up for you guys to decide for your final thoughts on this whole big old discussion thing. Just let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, your overall thoughts on this whole conspiracy theory and this whole rumor thing. Are you guys excited? Are you guys holding in your hype so you guys don't get disappointed? That's what I'm definitely doing. I'm sorry that this video is kind of longer than usual, but this is a huge discussion thing, so it kind of has to be long, but not really, but I just wanted to make it long for the sake of more DLC potentially coming our way. If you guys enjoyed this video, I would most definitely appreciate it if you guys would smack that like button and subscribe for all things Mortal Kombat. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. My name is BruskPoetYT, and I'm out for now.